All right. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story right now. You guys, this is serious, okay? A bunch of YouTubers that I watch recently are getting hit with trolls. And so I'm going to tell you a real painful and personal story. About 9 years ago, it started with this Tonewood debate, and it was a guy out of California. A lot of you know who he is. That you know, he was like Scott Grove. Dr. Groovy claimed Tonewood was irrelevant, made no difference, and that doesn't matter. I don't remember how it started. But I do remember how it started. There was another guy from the UK and this guy from California went after some trolls. And the guy out of California went after one particular big troll. And they were making videos about each other back and forth. And we became this little cluster of troll hunters. And it got really serious and really stupid. And then things progressed and it imploded and people started turning on each other on YouTube. These were kind of big deals. They were live streams. They were people doing crazy shit. There were people doing underhanded shit. And so as a result of that, I sided on one side. And I became the victim of a troll army where there were a couple people. There was one guy would make 70, 80 accounts to attack me. And I was trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so that I could get monetized. And it was a big deal, and I was talking about it. And they made all these accounts and subscribed to me. And then when I got to 1,000, they pulled all their subs, which added up to a couple hundred, and it knocked me back. Well, if you could imagine hitting 1,000 subs one day and going, "Oh my God, I did it! I hit 1,000," and waking up the next morning and be knocked down to like 750, it's like, what the hell happened? Well, it was these trolls. So things got really, really vicious, and here's the painful part. They started attacking me and my job and my family. And they said things like, because my wife played bass in our band and I would post band stuff and they were always attacking the band. They even, one son of a bitch pretended to be me and went on the website of a restaurant that we played at and said a bunch of bullshit to the owner, impersonating himself as me, with this owner being too stupid to realize that that was not me in that account. I lost that job. I lost that gig. And that happened more than once. Well, then they got really vicious and they made shit about my wife. And so what finally happened was they did things like, I hope you get cancer. I hope you fucking get cancer and die. And my wife got diagnosed with laryngeal cancer of the voice box, and had to have a laryngectomy and have her voice box removed, and now breathes through a hole in her throat. She still fucking plays her guitar out in front of people. And it's, I had to live through this. Both things, the attacks and the tragedy that my wife had gone through. And it doesn't stop there, because disease has a habit of just messing with you over and over and over. And so you never stop fighting it, whether you're the victim of it or you're the loved one and maybe caretaker or helper of the victim of it. So when these, and I kind of went off YouTube as far as making videos and talking to people, or you know, doing these commentary videos. And I just posted the ban. And after a certain amount of time, things started to change on YouTube, and a lot of that stuff went away. But if you think they're being vicious to you or hard on you, fuck them. Fuck them. The best revenge is to do your best, live your best life. And I give Jace Allen a hard time about the Firefly guitars. He knows more about guitar brands than I care to remember. Okay? I tease TR about, leave the goddamn thing alone. You know? Play it the way you got it. That's not him. Right? And so these people that want to attack them for their playing, you're right. You go to their channels, there's nothing on it. And if there is, they usually suck. Because any decent, self-respecting musician doesn't attack other musicians, because they understand the struggle. They understand what it took to learn those first couple chords and to get your fingers to look like that. They understand what it takes and the hours that you put in, and would never belittle someone for their effort to play music. And so that my message is, fuck them. Don't make videos about them. Well, you can do what you want to do, but you know what? I'm never going to make a video ever again to prove anything to anybody about anything. Because I don't have to prove shit to anybody. And you don't have to prove anything to me. I'll take you at your word. And I'll take you for your actions. I'm never going to make a video like this again, I hope. And this would be a video for Patreon, but only 3 or 4 or 5 people would see it. This way, I'll get tens of views of people to react. And there's more to the story, because I had health issues too. But I didn't bring them up. I just wanted to make that one point about how low they can go. All right, everybody. That's my rant. Please go over to Patreon. Check me out. I'll tell you more about the story over there. How's that? I'll give you a little more insight to that whole implosion. And I've still got people on my channel that know exactly what I'm talking about. So, all right, everybody. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I got to take my dog to the vet. So, all right. Check me out on Patreon. Don't let them get to you. Fuck them. And I'll see you in the next one.